Hey, friends. So, after I read those Italy guy emails the other day, I was thinking next for something different that I would watch that interview that Crying Ryan did with that lady's podcast. I got through maybe the first few minutes and I just couldn't listen to his voice anymore. But I did pick out something interesting. He gave his timeline for their relationship. Let's take a listen real quick to what he says.
Take us through the timeline again of like how quickly that all developed.
Like it really
Ah,
wasn't as quick. Like our relationship, we started talking in May of 2020. Like it was like a year and like 3 months before we ever met. Our friendship had developed and, we had like a little relationship. We ended it and then we just became friends. And then I wanted more and she wasn't ready to commit. She didn't know if any sparks would happen. She didn't, it wasn't until we met in person that she committed to me. It wasn't until July of 21 that we became a thing. And then by July of 22, we were married.
So with that being said, according to Ryan, they had their little he called it a little relationship, and then they broke up, and he wanted more, and she didn't know if there would be a spark. So they didn't become official until they met July of 2021. I haven't been able to find the exact date in July. So what I'm going to do, friends, is we're going to read the rest of the month of July and continuing emails with Italy Gay. Okay, so given that we don't know the exact date that her and Ryan met, I'm just going to start towards the beginning of July. So here, June 30th, and then we start at July 7th. Y'all know how mixed up the document is, so we'll just go through here. July 7th, outbound from Gypsy. Have you ever felt the pain of old heartbreaks resurface? Like you're over it, but the sadness lingers when you think of that person again. And again, this is still to Italy Guy, page 856. Outbound from Gypsy. I found this quote and I wanted to share. Just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them to doesn't mean they don't love you with all they have. To the wrong person, you'll never have any worth. To the right person, you'll be everything. Outbound from Gypsy. I watched Star Wars all day yesterday. Disney Plus, huh? I'm jealous. Smile. How have you been really? How is blank? Is she going back to work soon? Inbound to Gypsy. Hi. For me, it is always a pleasure to hear and write to you. Remember that. I've tried all ways to fix the JPay problem. Trust me. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do anything. I must change phone. I am very happy with the study path you have decided to do. I'm proud of you. Heart. Yes, in the past it happened to me that an old heartbreak resurfaced. It's sad. Why do you ask that? Has an old love of yours come back to your mind? Tongue face. Outbound from Gypsy. No, just dwelling on people from the past, that's all. A hurricane hit Florida where Blank lives, and I guess I had a moment of concern, but I don't have that line of connection to make sure he is all right. That really sucks about the phone. Seffies. So again, this is the beginning of July. That one was July 8th. So Ryan is at least upcoming on the visit anytime, if not already there. And she's writing to Italy Guy that she's dwelling on Jeff, inbound from Italy. Hi, my dear Padawan. Sorry if I didn't write to you in the last days, but it feels so stressed. Always tired and irritable, probably because of the vaccine and warm. I hope you are doing well. Call me whenever you want. And his last line is too cut off to read. Outbound from Gypsy. Yeah, it's probably is your phone. I told my other friend to update her phone, and doing the app works fine for her now. Outbound from Gypsy. Oh, it's okay. I know. I'll always just give you the space you need to work things out, and I'll always be around to talk as well. Smile. We had the holiday over the weekend, and many people took off work Monday as well, so no emails went through for the last 3 days. They are catching up today. Yes, divine justice is how I feel. I feel bad for feeling that way, but sometimes there are bigger things we cannot explain. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear Obi-Wan, I hope you feel better soon. Love, your Padawan. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear Blank, how are you, sweetie? Inbound to Gypsy. I was just teasing you, but I'm sorry for the people who live in Florida. As I told you, I was just tired and weak. Honestly, this high temperature continues to make me feel without energy. Blank is fine. To be honest, she never stopped working, even from home. She was smart working. She has to finish all the experiments by the end of July so that she could be free for the whole of August, while I only have 2 weeks of vacation in August. I don't think I'm going on vacation, and I want to save some money to come to you. There's something about his parents in that last line, but it's too cut off for me to read it again. Outbound from Gypsy. I don't think you have to buy a new phone for the app, blank. Have you tried uninstalling and reinstalling the app or create another JP account under another email address? Do that as a last option. Trust me, I deleted someone else and she had to make a new JP account under a new email. Try these things before buying a new phone. JP often has issues with the app anyway. Okay, that one was kind of funny to me because I get the sense that Gypsy is frustrated because we all know that it's normal for her to have a freaking million social media accounts. She's not going to be deterred by any app error. She's like, fucking fix it, dude. What do y'all think, friends? Am I right or am I reaching there? Inbound to Gypsy. Let's see what date this is. July 13th, 2021. You have no idea how much I wanted to stay on the phone with you today. I miss you so much. I would like to tell you many things and talk to you for hours. Give me more time and I'll learn new words. Unfortunately, as I told you on the phone, it is a topic that we have to postpone. I don't know what will happen in the future. Ugh, I hope to not to sound selfish. There are days when I would like to let myself go and not repress my feelings for you, but I don't want other people to suffer for me. Hell, I don't even know you well. Sometimes I think I deserve to be alone. Lately, I don't know anything anymore. And again, the last line is cut off. Outbound from Gypsy. Blank, listen to me. You don't complicate my life. You are not hindering me from pursuing other men. You are not making me go without sex. I can't have sex because I'm in prison anyway. You are not asking me to wait for you to make a decision, so don't feel bad for being in my life. We care about each other very much and romantically involved with each other or other people. Those feelings are there. It is something we must live with now. Okay, fine. I want to see you too. And if a meeting this way is what has to happen first, then okay. But I want to meet outside of prison too. Yes, the risk will be there, and that is something we can talk about when that time comes. But you can't tell me you are going to travel across the ocean and not kiss me, even if it is a lingering small kiss. I know you want to. So that one is wild because clearly they've talked and, talked on the phone. And Italy guy has said something to the effect that he thinks it would be safer for him to meet her inside a prison because they won't be able to go too far and have sex because he's in a relationship with another woman this whole entire time. And Gypsy's, in multiple relationships. And Gypsy is saying, okay, that's fine if you want, but I do want to meet outside of prison too. And you can't tell me that you're going to come all the way across the ocean and not kiss me. I know you want to. She tries to dominate men out of their will if they try to give her any pushback and tell her no at all. Are y'all seeing that too, friends? Outbound from Gypsy. I'm able to receive your pictures. Smile, moi. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm feeling piggy. Outbound from Gypsy. Ugh, I hate when it hangs up. Anyway, I was only trying to say that coming to America is expensive and we don't get to do anything but sit together. But I do want to see you and I understand why you would prefer to see me. Maybe I want to kiss you everywhere. Outbound from Gypsy. Is it wrong of me that I want your hands all over me? Let's check the dates on these again. Still July 13th. She's all in her feelings on this day. Outbound from Gypsy. I hate how slow emails are when I need to know how you are now. Outbound from Gypsy. Blink, how are you feeling now? Inbound to Gypsy. You are so sweet. Thank you. Sorry if I scared you, but I was really bad. I have a terrible stomach ache with diarrhea. The worst stomach ache that I have ever had. Now I feel better and I am getting medicines for 10 days. By the way, of course I tried to update my phone. LOL. I'm good with technology. Tongue face. Unfortunately, my phone is a model of 2017 and it doesn't support some new updates. I must necessarily buy a new one. Trust me. But don't worry, I will try to install JPay app on my brother's phone. I will send photos from there, lol. Don't worry about the vacation. I really want to come to you. Probably it could be the only way to meet each other without risk, if you know what I mean, lol. And I want to show you how I care about you. Gypsy, I'm really sorry for this situation. You deserve to be happy, and sometimes I think I'm complicated here. And then it cuts off there. Outbound from Gypsy. I miss telling you how I feel about you. I miss your kisses. She's never met him. She's talking about she misses thinking about a kiss from him on the phone or email. Outbound from Gypsy. Word of the day, delicious, pronounced delicious. Example, the food in Italy is delicious, meaning the food tastes good. Oh my God. Outbound from Gypsy. Oh my God, if there was ever a night I wanted to lose control, it would be tonight. It's a good thing you are so far away. I think your back and chest would be marked red if I were there with you now. Let's check the date on that one again. Still July 13th. Outbound from Gypsy. Like, I want to help you learn English. Word of the day is value, pronounced value. It means to hold something in high regard, respect, or worth. For example, you hold value to me because I respect you. Every day, I will give you a word in English to learn and its meaning to understand. Maybe this way you can learn faster. LOL. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm lost in a daydream thinking of you. Let's check the date again. July 13th still. Outbound from Gypsy. You don't realize it, but you bring out very strong feelings within me to the surface. That to me shows that there are feelings I didn't mean to invest in you, but I have done so beyond my own control. You think we have no risk, but my lips have a way of stealing hearts. Oh my God. She really thinks a lot of herself, y'all. Date on that, still July 13th. Y'all, I'm guessing Ryan came to visit July 14th. Outbound from Gypsy. Do you even think you'd see a future with me? Real talk for a moment. Like, am I someone you could see beside you? It's not $1 million question, and there is no wrong answer. It's only just us talking, sweetie. Even if you said, I don't know is an answer, then that's fine. I am only saying that I am a woman who fits you as an individual. Every couple in life seems to match each other well, and I'm asking if you think we fit well. Let's check date again. It's still July 13th. Also, I found it funny that the dude told Gypsy about his explosive diarrhea, and she's like, I'm lost in a daydream thinking about you. And I think we all have our suspicions of why that might be. Anyone who doesn't remember the Hershey Pie emails, go look for the videos where Gypsy talks to Kian. Outbound from Gypsy. Wishing for my happiness is different than wishing for my happiness along with yours together. For example, I wish the happiness of my friends, but I do not crave their happiness to be with me, if that makes sense. Sometimes people love each other but can't be together. I know this to be true. My dad loves the cookie lady. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is still July 13th, friends. Rod loves the cookie lady, but oh man, he got pissed whenever Christy went and got with someone else after they actually split up. Suddenly, Rod was a righteous man. Outbound from Gypsy. I wish I could come take care of you. Or I'd cook anything you wanted. Can you all imagine the burn eggs? Or the like glue macaroni and cheese and she threw everything in there together at once. Outbound from Gypsy. I would love it if we could meet up and have dinner together, even if it was with you and blank. It would be nice to talk face to face. Oh my God, she's offering to meet up with him and his girl. Can you imagine what a fit she'd actually throw if she did that in person and the girl came in, she was all blonde, blue eyed? Especially if she was wearing a ring. We know Gypsy has a thing about women with rings. Mine's sparkling nice, by the way. Thank you, 1970. For those that don't know, if you see 1970 Gen X moderates in the comments, that's my husband. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm sorry you do not feel good today. I miss you. Art, thank you for answering. Outbound from Gypsy. I want you to go on vacations. Blank, even though I want to see you, how about we disregard you coming to see me in prison and instead think towards a visit when I'm free? Outbound from Gypsy. Plus, you still have to teach me how to swim and show me other things. Well, she's always got a story about how she's going to learn something new, even though we all know that I swam with the dolphins. Inbound to Gypsy. I too often think of you and would like to do those things I told you on the phone some time ago. But that's the point. Do you understand why I want to visit you in prison? If we saw each other alone, I would not be able to resist, I admit. Please, let's not talk about it anymore. I already feel like an asshole. Gypsy, as I told you, when I met you, I was in a particular phase of my relationship. I like you very much and I have feelings for you, but please, let's do the right thing. If you really love me and you care about my happiness, let's talk about something else for now. Please try to understand. Don't make me the person I've always tried not to be. I don't want anyone to suffer. I feel like I'm going crazy. This dude's so dramatic. Let's see what the date was on that. July 15th, 2021. So after he got all her emails on the 13th, that was his response. That I'm not in the same phase of my relationship. Please stop. Outbound from Gypsy. I just got the pics back from my visit with my friend blank, and they look great. I'll see if he is willing to share them in the group. Oh, could that be with Ryan? Is that what she's talking about, friends? The date on that one is 7/15/2021. Oh my god, y'all, I bet I was right. I bet Ryan's meeting with her was on the 14th. Interesting, interesting. Okay, outbound from Gypsy. Okay, that's all I said. That was also on the 15th. Outbound from Gypsy. Then let's talk about the fact that I received my tarot cards today. Smile. Now I can start reading my cards regularly. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm not sad because I know you love her, but you love me too. Outbound from Gypsy. When can we talk again? Outbound from Gypsy. This one's 15th again. So, question about yourself. Are you a people pleaser and do you often stand your ground of what you want and how you want things to be? Anyway, I was watching the news and I saw a city in southern Italy that is willing to pay Americans $33,000 to move there because most of the population moved to find work elsewhere. My first thought was, damn it, if only I were out there, I would take that opportunity. You would have no choice but to take the risk and see me. Smile. Well, she has no chill when a guy tries to back her off, y'all. Inbound to Gypsy. Thanks for the English lesson, LOL. You two have my respect, my sweet Padawan. Of course I see you right next to me. Yes, I need to know you well, but why shouldn't it be? Were you able to calm the hot moment? Hell, I guess it's hard to not to be able to have sex. Frown. Be patient. It's just a matter of time. Outbound from Gypsy. For now, but there will be a time I want more than that. She is trying hard to push him to commit to her, even though she just met Ryan and he thinks they've just committed. And even though she was also just talking to him about how she couldn't get Jeff off of her mind and old heartbreaks were resurfacing. And even though he's had a girlfriend this whole time, a very long term girlfriend, if we're to believe anything this catfish says. Have y'all noticed how his English and writing gets really broken sometimes, and other times he's so fluent in the slang, it's like 2 different people writing. Outbound from Gypsy, and again, this is on the 14th. For you, the moment is always hot. LOL, I always want you. Oh, man. Outbound from Gypsy on the 16th. I got new pics, and I look thick, but it's okay. I don't look bad with a few extra pounds on my ass. I'm just not used to seeing me so voluptuous. Another word meaning curvy and sexy. Besides, my friend is on the bigger end of things, so he still makes me look smaller, LOL. So, yes, friends, all of this, I want you. The moment's hot. I'm always hot for you. Is all after she been committed to Ryan. Outbound from Gypsy. Our hearts are wrong. Blank Leah Mayfield. It always cracks me up when the censors blink out famous musician names. Outbound from Gypsy, and this one is on the 17th. Do you know when you will renew your passport? You are now vaccinated, and I don't see why you would not meet the renew restrictions or qualifications for travel to the US. She's met and committed to Ryan, and she's still pushing Italy guy to get his butt to the prison so they can kiss and see about the risk. Outbound from Gypsy. Word of the day, dependable. Pronounce dependable, meaning someone who is reliable in actions. That was on the 18th. Next one, outbound from Gypsy is on the 21st. Word of the day, canteen. Pronounce canteen. Canteen is what prisons call going to the store, referring to what we buy like food and hygiene products. Inbound to Gypsy. And this is on July 21st. Yes, you are my little kitty. Heart, heart, heart. It takes a few days to renew the passport, so don't worry about this. As I told you, the problem is staying in the hotel for quarantine. I can't force Vincenzo to spend money like this. I will find a solution. I promise you. I miss you. It goes on for like a few lines. Then his last line's cut off. So yeah, she's trying so hard to get him there, even though her and Ryan are, in his mind, committed at this point. And she's still asking Italy guy, can you see yourself with me? Do you have your passport yet? What is taking so long? Fix that app. Outbound from Gypsy. I tested positive for COVID. I'll be in isolation for 15 days. Frown. I think I can get out of my cell for 45 minutes a day to use the phone and shower. Love you. That was on July 18th. Inbound to Gypsy. I know you are positive to COVID test. Don't worry, you did vaccine. In 2 weeks, you will be negative. Don't be in a panic. Call me as soon as possible. I miss you so much. I'm with you. That was the 19th. Inbound to Gypsy. Sorry I couldn't answer at phone. Frown face. I am jealous of who can come and visit you, but I'm glad that you can talk to some friends face to face. I would like to send these photos. Don't worry about the extra weight. I like little curves. But the important thing is that you like yourself and your body. Never forget that. I miss you, my Padawan. And this one, next one is outbound from Gypsy, and this is July 23rd. How are you? I miss talking to you. I would ask for a new shirtless pic for my birthday, but I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Sad face. How have you been feeling? Are you still drained from the vaccine? I think I'm getting better because my head doesn't hurt anymore and my chest feels easy to breathe. I didn't have bad symptoms, but that headache was bothering me. Outbound to Gypsy, or outbound from Gypsy on the same day. Blank, write to me. I am so alone. She's so alone in this relationship with Ryan. Outbound from Gypsy. I woke from dreaming of you. You and I were in the 15th century. You look so handsome in a puffy white shirt. I was wearing a long, beautiful dress. We danced together. That's the next day, 7:24. Also 7:24, outbound from Gypsy. Thinking of you. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear Blank, I'm asymptomatic. I don't feel sick, but I am positive. I would want to be cuddled, though. I know you get a little jealous, but someday we'll have our time to visit, and if you are okay with it, I'll give you a small kiss. Heart. I am your little kitty after all. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Oh, Blank, I want to see you. Why must we be worlds apart? That was July 25th. Inbound to Gypsy. Hola, Gypsy. I wrote to you. Hola. Isn't hola Spanish, not Italian? Or is that a crossover word? Help me out, friends. I don't know. Anyway, hola, Gypsy. I wrote to you. Probably some emails haven't arrived yet. I also sent you some photos. Unfortunately, I'm still not well. I still have stomach problems. Last Saturday, I talked to the gastroenterologist. I have to continue taking medicine. I'm sure it's a side effect from the vaccine, but doctors say it is not easy to know. I'm sick and tired. I'm sorry you're still in solitary. I honestly thought you were going to call me as you called Blink, but that's okay. I know. Luckily, you are fine. I mean, for your health, but I guess it's hard to stay in quarantine. Hold on for another week. I want to see you too, my little Padawan. That was on the 26th, friends. Inbound to Gypsy. Gypsy, how are you feeling? I would like to hug you tightly. I hope to hear you soon. Outbound from Gypsy. And this is the 28th. No, I thought I could get videos, but JP is having issues accessing the videos people send me. Brown face. Fucking sucks. I was being horny. LOL. I can't help it. You have this way of making me weak. Outbound from Gypsy. Meow, purr, lick. Outbound from Gypsy. Smile. I just received the email you wrote me on the 21st. Heart. Outbound from Gypsy. Can you tell me how much money it would be in American dollars for the hotel? Please tell me. She'll get that money from Ryan or whoever. Inbound to Gypsy. Hi, little Padawan. How are you? I'm really stressed. I can't wait to close shop for the vacation, even if I will stay at home, because people stress me a lot. Almost everyone has to go on vacation and are in a hurry to make purchases. What a drag. By the way, I was reflecting that you are one of the few people who knows my real name. Smile. Often when I meet new people, they ask me if Blank is my nickname. I answer yes. Then when they ask me the real name, I answer, it's a secret, LOL. His last line's cut off. Oh, dude thinks he's so fucking mysterious. That one was July 29th. Oh my God. So this one is outbound from Gypsy on July 26th, well into her and Ryan's relationship, according to him. Outbound from Gypsy. I want to have your babies. Put a baby in this little tight. And that's all she wrote. Inbound to Gypsy. Here in Italy, it's midnight. Welcome in the 30s. Happy birthday, my little sweet Padawan. And yes, you can pull off your gray hairs. It's just an urban legend, LOL. Don't worry, it will only grow back one gray hair, so it's useless. You pull it off. I hope you are going to call me soon. Outbound from Gypsy. Aw, sweetie, I'm so sorry you still feel so sick. Brown face. That makes me concerned for you. It's so strange for someone to have issues like that after the vaccine. I have wanted to call you, but I never know when I am let out of my cell to use the phone. You're probably at home, and we both know why I can't call when you're at home. But please don't think I haven't wanted to call. Yeah, emails have been slow, especially last week. I miss you. I've been wanting to hear from you for days now. Heart. That one was 7:26. All the upcoming outbounds from Gypsy are also 7:26. Outbound from Gypsy. I would lick every inch of you. Heart. Outbound from Gypsy. Damn. Art, you're so desirable. Did you draw that or did someone else? Outbound from Gypsy. Jedi Master Blank. How are you today? Outbound from Gypsy. I'm saying my goodbyes to my 20s by plucking a long strand of gray hair out. You're the expert. If I pluck a gray hair, is it true 3 more takes its place? Outbound from Gypsy. If I had my way, I'd be enjoying dinner with you in Naples, and I'd be wearing this short black mini dress with 5-inch heels and diamond earrings. Smile. You can guess the rest. Outbound from Gypsy. When we take our visiting photo, I am going to be turned into you as close as I can, and I'm going to hold your hand. And when I hug you, I'm going to let your body feel mine. There may be no risk of us making love, but I will get you so excited that you will have to bust one out in the hotel room with me on the phone. That one was on July 26th, friends. My God, remember how she kept saying that, it wasn't attractive to her how Ryan tries to make every email sexual? She tried to make every email sexual with Italy guy, with him telling her, "Oh no, please don't, please stop," as he keeps emailing her and calling. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm watching the movie Outbreak about the money who carries a virus and spreads it across the world. Have you seen this movie? It's crazy but relatable to our COVID pandemic. Outbound from Gypsy. Well, it's nice to know both your zodiac and your real name. Smile. I admit, I knew from the moment I first saw your name, I'm like, this guy must be Italian. Didn't actually think you'd actually be a full blood native. Blake, I have a solution. Have you ever heard of a GoFundMe website? You can create a GoFundMe amount and people can PayPal you, donate you the money to your hotel room fee. People have all kinds of reasons for asking for donations for things. I bet if you were to post your GoFundMe link in the group, people will start helping you with the cost. Blake, if you think it sounds silly, talk to Blake about my idea. See if she thinks it might be a good idea. You're traveling to see me from Italy. I'm sure you'll get some donations. Oh, that's hilarious. Grifty Rose there, always out to get money from people for her sexual desires, basically. Public, please pay for my horniness. Outbound from Gypsy. Oh, we're into August now. Outbound from Gypsy on August 1st. What are you doing? Outbound from Gypsy, August 1st. I want to have a hot phone call with you. What do you think? Outbound from Gypsy. I need to move to Italy. The men are so gorgeous. Outbound from Gypsy. Something so good and tiny. Meow. Inbound to Gypsy. Meow. And what do you want to give me to lick? Something good. Meow. Inbound to Gypsy. Meow, 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 meow. Licking balls. Oh my God. Why would he say he's licking his own balls to her? Anyway, outbound from Gypsy. LOL, meow. I'll give you something to lick. Meow. That one was 729. We're back to, okay, this one is August 3rd, inbound. Hello, Padawan. I was very happy to hear your voice yesterday. I missed you so much. Call me on Friday at 11 and Monday at 11:50 for 35 minutes, okay? Mwah. Oh, so she phone sex cheated on Ryan like right away after, in his mind, she saw him and did feel the spark and it became official. Outbound from Gypsy. I miss you so much. Outbound from Gypsy. This one's August 12th. I just miss you. It all boils down to I hate we live so far apart. I hate that you can't see me whenever you want. I hate being in a circumstance that I am unable to help this distance. I know if you were to see me in the free world, that comes with risk, but I still dream of it. It's probably just as bad that I want to hold you close, making this feeling more than just a sexual attraction. I genuinely want to love on you. Sometimes I feel you are closer to Blank than with me, and I understand that y'all have Facebook and TikTok, and we barely get to communicate. I just feel that I'm not getting anywhere closer to getting to know you better, aside from the pleasantry of saying hi every now and then. And then her last line is cut off. Okay, did y'all notice that line? I genuinely want to love on you. That's a Ryan line. It's Ryan's one of his tendencies of speech that, really turn people off. It comes across super weird. I want to love on you. Gypsy is dishwater. She takes on the flavor of everyone that she is around. And she started repeating some of Ryan's phrases to Italy guy. Isn't that weird, y'all? Outbound from Gypsy. Well, at least this one thing we will share together. Heart. That one was August 4th. Inbound to Gypsy. And this one is August 4th as well. Are you talking about that movie with Dustin Hoffman and Morgan Freeman? It's an old movie. I saw it time ago. There are many pandemic movies, and many of those remind me of COVID. Who knows the truth behind COVID-19? I'm sure there's something we don't know. I hope that when you get out of prison, the situation will be better. I hope so with all my heart. Yesterday, I went to the cinema after more than a year. I saw The Blank Squad, a DC Comics movie. Very nice. Inbound to Gypsy. Of course, I did the drawing by myself. If you want, I can send you a videogram and I'll show you how I drawing. Even in 30 seconds, I can make a drawing. Tongue piece, you can get videograms, right? My piggy Padawan. That one was still July 28th. Okay, there's more correspondence with Italy guy, but because it's all so out of order, most of their September and October is up above this. I actually read that in the last Italy guy email. Here's one on August 14th, 2021, outbound from Gypsy. So I'm looking at your photos and you have such a nice chest. You have the perfect amount of chest hair and your pectoral muscles are just the right size. I'm sorry, I know you don't like compliments about your looks, but I just wanted to say what I think as you told me to. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy on August 16th, 2021. Any day is impossible to resist you. Outbound from Gypsy again. Your Padawan misses you. So after Italy Guy's block ended, there were a few random emails from other people, and then it goes to Crying Ryan, friends. And we can tell when we get to this one on page 859, this little one here. This one is inbound to Gypsy on January 2021. So this is about 6 months before they met. And, well, just listen, friends. You'll be able to tell this is Crying Ryan. It says, those emails, pictures I sent is from the girl I miss and would do anything for her unconditionally. That girl loved me and respected me. That's the girl I still dream about and wish I still had in my life. And then the next inbound one is the next day, January 7th. It says, I apologize for that last email. I was hurt and I can say mean things when I'm upset or angry. I have to work on that for myself. I'm sorry. I know that you are right about us being unfair for me, but you need to realize something, Gypsy. I don't care because at least I still love you and you have always been enough for me. Inbound to Gypsy again. You must have really trashed me in that email then. Huh, that must be how you really feel about me then. All I ever did was love you. And that is how you see me, really? Wow, no words. Maybe forever. Inbound to Gypsy. I had a dream about you last night. Stay gorgeous. Okay, this one really confuses me. So this one is inbound to Gypsy. It's clearly Ryan still, and it's January 11th, 2021. And I'm not sure what she's talking about. Okay, it says, hey, Gypsy, I really don't give a damn that DOC said you were cheating on your boyfriend. Seriously, to hell with that noise. I miss my girl. For real, I miss you terribly, gorgeous. You know damn well that we have something really special and great between us. You know that we are great together, period. So, end of discussion. I miss you, gorgeous. And you know that you miss me also. So that's typical Ryan every time Gypsy tells him that she's not interested in him. But what is he talking about saying, I don't give a damn the Department of Corrections said you were cheating on your boyfriend? Like, what's that about? I think this might be when she got investigated for all the dudes sending her money. Can't remember. Anyway, inbound from Ryan the same day. You really expect me to believe you don't miss me? Maybe you really don't anymore. Maybe I am foolish, actually. I know I am because maybe I'm just stupid in some ways. And the last one's cut off. Inbound to Gypsy. When are you going to realize that you can't live without me? You know damn well that you want me and need me in your life. Maybe I feel the same way, Gypsy. Maybe you will always be my girl. Oh, Lord. He goes on and on through the month of January. A little bit of December 2020 missed in there. What I want to get to is where Ryan is like, July 2021 and see what she was saying to Ryan at the same time as what we just read to Italy guy. But real first, these ones are interesting. We're still in January 2021. And he says, this one here, outbound from Gypsy, was December 22nd, 2020. So right before Christmas, she did send him a list of what to buy her, like lingerie. And we got inbound from Ryan. I can't send any more emails. I've pleaded with you, begged you, and been so apologetic. because I'm sorry for the other night. I don't know what else to say. I love you, Gypsy, and I know you love me too. I don't want to lose my friend. I know what we have is very complicated, but it is also amazing and wonderful and very important to me. Maybe you're missing me as much as I'm missing you. I am not going to bother you with any more emails, though. I hope you call me soon. I would give anything to hear your beautiful voice. I don't want to say goodbye, though. I can't imagine you not in my life. I still have hope in my heart that I will hear from you soon. I really hope so. Love Blank, aka Cuddle Muffin. And that was on January 1st, 2021. On the same day, he emails, I even texted Blank to get your attention, and you know how much I hate that, Gypsy, but I would do anything for you. You said that you loved my big heart. Well, my heart is broken right now. It's my fault. I'm to blame. You are wonderful, and I'm miserable without you. I want to hold you again. I miss you, gorgeous. Inbound to Gypsy. Please don't let this be the end of us. I miss you terribly, gorgeous. Inbound to Gypsy. I just got my stimulus check, so let's go shopping, gorgeous. Ha ha. You know you miss me also, so call me. I've sent so many emails and it is pathetic, but every second without you feels like an eternity. Inbound to Gypsy. Holy shit, I just counted all my emails. WTF. And it is a holiday, so you're probably going to get them all at once. OMG. Ha ha. I guess I am just scared of losing one of the best friends I've ever known, and it has me freaking out. Maybe you mean that much to me. I will always keep fighting to keep you in my life. Okay, he keeps sending her multitudes of emails every day. Like, this goes on for pages. Okay, I cannot find her and Ryan's July and August 2021 communication at the moment. However, I come across another dude that she was talking to in August of 2021. I found it kind of interesting. Let's take a look, y'all. This dude always starts his messages to her with Dearest Gypsy. Okay, August 11th, 2021, inbound. Good morning. Now that I don't have to pick up my daughter after work, you can call most days at 4:30 on my way home starting next week. Yes, I would absolutely like to have any photos your friend would send. Feel free to give them my phone number. Well, please don't feel bad if there is anything you may need or want me to send you through Amazon or whatever. Outbound from Gypsy. Thanks for your input. LOL. I decided to go with half up, half down. Smile. I love doing my hair and makeup. That's why I chose to sign up for cosmetology classes as a vocational training. Do y'all think she ever took any of those classes considering what she did to her hair when she got out? Okay, outbound from Gypsy. Okay, I'll call you August 23rd then. Smile. I wish you had more free time to talk, but I'll call when you are available. Yes, calls cost 5 cents per minute, but I have the money on my phone account. That's not a problem. To be honest, I don't like asking for anything. I want someone to enjoy talking with me without feeling like they have to pay for my company. My facility only allows civilians to send books through Amazon, limit 6 in possession at a time. Money sent through JPay and I can purchase clothes, food, hygiene, all through commissary. And we are allowed magazine subscriptions. Care packages are not allowed. Inbound to Gypsy. That's a tough one. I'm not sure I've seen it up before. I'm sure it would look great either way. Outbound from Gypsy. Aw, no, that's not a negative thing at all. I think it's sweet. Smile, I can tell you're just a sweetheart. Outbound from Gypsy. I am up late at night listening to music so I can relax after a stressful day. I normally drink a cup of coffee before bed because it soothes me. It's one of my quirks. Tongue face. So I wanted to ask, but don't wish to be intrusive. Why are you not happy in your relationship? I could maybe give you some advice from a female perspective if you'd like. Or if you just wish to vent, I'm a listening ear. Smile. Inbound. Dear Gypsy, I'm sorry you had a stressful day. Hope tomorrow is better for you. Do you have your own room or do you have a roommate? What music do you listen to so I can get to know you more? Music is very important to me. You are free to ask me anything, so ask away. As far as why I'm not happy, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I thought things would be different, but that's life. Nothing wrong with quirks. That's what makes a person special. I'm sure I have plenty myself. For one, I'm a neat freak. I have no problem cleaning things myself. One of my greatest regrets is not joining the military. I know I would have made it a career. So tell me something negative about yourself and or your fears. I'm definitely scared of heights, horses, as stupid as that may sound, and being homeless. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Inbound to Gypsy. Dear Gypsy, the messages come so out of order, it's hard to keep track. I was scared you would stop communicating with me. I'm glad you thought it was sweet. So, do I get a photo of you yet? I guess I want something from you that no one else has. I think getting something sent to you in the mail is special. That's all. I think you are confused on the AHS. They're on 5 episodes already, and the new season of the regular show starts at the end of the month. I don't have cable. Everything I watch is streaming. Honestly, it sounds kind of cool in there. You get to do a lot more than I ever thought. LOL. Yes, my daughter passed her driver's license test. Yay. Hope to hear from you soon. Outbound from Gypsy. We're still on August 16th, 2021. Dearest Blank, I really enjoyed talking with you today. I just love the sound of your voice. There's a kindness in it and it's noticeable. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. By the way, I am kind of a neat freak too. Smile. I organize my locker daily. Outbound from Gypsy. Good evening, Blank. How was your day? Yes, I share a room with 3 other women. My roommates can change if I move to a different room or vice versa. Right now, my current roommates are troublemakers, so I'm not too thrilled about that. I understand what you mean about things not being what you expected. My last relationship was with a man who was in love with the idea of me rather than me as I am. He was 43, worked processing claims for a boat company down in South Florida. He and I never met. We were supposed to have a visit last year, but due to COVID restrictions, that didn't happen. He ended the relationship in January. Sad part is, he was who rebuilt my heart after Blink, my ex fiance, broke it. So I went through 2 major breakups back to back. My advice is don't settle for just okay. If you're not 100% satisfied with her, taking into consideration all flaws and good qualities that come with her, then you need to reevaluate your relationship and do what is best for your own happiness. You are a sweet and attractive guy. You won't have a shortage of dates. Just saying. Okay, so moving on to my fears. I have a fear called magophobia. It's a fear of big things. Okay, she misspelled that. I thought she was going to talk about Trump or something because she literally spelled it magophobia, but I just Googled and she meant megaphobia. Okay, spiders and bugs are also my fears. A negative quality about myself is I often close myself to others. I keep many people at an arm's length and let very few see the real me. But my biggest negative quality is something that is changing with time. I am 30 years old. However, I lack the experience most women my age have had in life. So I'm still learning life experience even from in here. I am living by trial and error and doing the best I can to navigate between right and wrong. I am a lot more mature now than I was even a year ago, but this aspect of myself has taken time and life lessons that cost me friends, family, lovers. Only those who love me unconditionally have stayed in my life through this growth period. I can say I have a better understanding of who I am and who I want to be going forward, which all ties with being able to love myself before I can truly love anyone else. Maybe that is why my past relationships have failed, is because until now I didn't know how to love myself as I am. Now that I do, I won't settle for. And then it cuts off. It's hilarious. She's writing about how mature she is to another dude that she's flirting with after she just cemented a relationship with Ryan, at least according to his story in his mind. Outbound from Gypsy. I really like this new song called Things a Man Ought to Know by Lainey Wilson. It's a country song. I've also bought Team by Lord and Blame It On You by Jason Aldean. Another thing about me is I like to send a song to someone to communicate how I feel or some message within the lyrics. She thinks that is so unique of her. Oh my God. Everyone with a Facebook account was posting song lyrics like that from the years, I think, 2005 through 2015. Outbound from Gypsy. I'll write you a real letter soon. Smile. Good night. Outbound from Gypsy. Good evening. I hope you're having a nice night. Well, I'm up late as a new Wiccan. I'm learning how to read tarot cards, and so I'm practicing different spreads. And I like how it doesn't so much tell the future as it guides you how to approach a situation. I focus on the situation that I need guidance, and the cards help show me the path. I am also ordering runestones, which are another tool that serve the same purpose as tarot cards, as well as sage for cleansing bad juju. Sometimes I think I'm bad shit crazy for deciding to join the Wiccan community, but I'm the kind of person that is a free spirit and I do as I please as long as it doesn't harm anyone or myself. I'm pretty much a hippie who likes to dance to her own beat. Smile. I love nature. I feel at peace at night, especially when I can see the moon out my window. My spirit animal is a cat. I also have a kitten play fetish, but I'll leave that to the imagination. I am shy and quiet to strangers, but once I know you, I'm very humorous, open, and very quirky. Like you said, quirks make a person special. Smile. My ex used to say I reminded him of the character Jess on the comedy series New Girl. I watched a few episodes in, and then it cuts off. Oh my god, y'all, can you believe that she actually said, "I do as I please as long as it doesn't harm anyone or myself." She's in jail for murder. She pled guilty to murder, matricide, and she thinks she actually doesn't harm anyone. Okay. August 16th. Like I said, remember, this is, like 4 weeks after Gypsy and Ryan became official. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, it was so wonderful to hear your voice today. Thank you. Also, thank you for sending me your playlist. Very excited to receive it. You sound like such a wonderful person, and I'm very glad I get to know you. I'm able to get to know you more. I want to know everything about you. It's so wonderful that you have a positive outlook on everything you have gone through, and I'm very excited for your future. Inbound to Gypsy. Blink, sweetheart. Just wanted to let you know that we are in different time zones. If you didn't already know, you're an hour behind me. I'm going to Ocean City for the rest of the week. It's really hot here. It's not really my thing, but I do at least once a year. Hope you're having a great day and peaceful evening. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy. Oh, I have definitely used my imagination when it comes to your spirit animal. Would love to learn more. I love the fact that you're into the Wiccan religion. Please let me know if there's anything I can send you. I'm not sure of the rules, but I would absolutely support that. I also have an addictive personality, but I can stop if I need to. So I absolutely understand that. Hope you have a great evening. Outbound from Gypsy. Blink, you are more than welcome to send me any pictures you want, by the way. Smile. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, I absolutely love the song Broken. I have received your letters. Thank you so very much. Although I haven't opened them yet, but I will when I'm alone and can enjoy them. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, I have not received your playlist as of Friday, but I look forward to it. If you don't mind me asking, if you were released, do you still have to do a probation or a halfway house? Everything I learn about you makes me admire you even more, just saying. Where did your middle name come from? I heard it was based on the band Guns N' Roses. Is that true? My absolute favorite band, hands down. Outbound from Gypsy. Yes, if paroled, I will be on parole for a year and a half. I will be living with my father in Blink in Louisiana. I'm not sure what the real story is about why my mother named me Gypsy Rose. My father wasn't at the hospital when I was born, so it's not him who named me. Gypsy Rose is my first name. Alcida is my middle name and was the name of my great grandma. Outbound from Gypsy. How are you today? Inbound to Gypsy. I'm going well today. Friday is my free day at work, so any hour I work is overtime. It adds up quick. Again, I can't stop thinking of you. So, how is everything going with you? Hope all is well. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm doing good. My stepmom, Blink, just sent me a picture of the letter they received back from the submission of their letters to the board for my hearing. It was just an acknowledgement letter, but at least it's in my file for parole consideration. I am growing more nervous. Outbound from Gypsy. By the way, if a day or two passes and you don't receive an email from me, it's not that I'm not writing, it's because the emails are delayed. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, that makes me very upset. Your ex didn't want you to have children. You absolutely deserve to be happy. You've spent all your life in prison. I hope you never let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. This is your right to be happy. You absolutely deserve it. I hope that when you get freed, you go do everything you missed out on. And if you happen to find someone in the process that wants to make you happy, then they are the one. I can't have any more children. I got a vasectomy a long time ago. But I do look forward to having grandchildren one day. It's kind of funny. I also own a 2019 Toyota Corolla. It's not really my style, so I didn't say that in the questions you gave me. LOL. Blank. Outbound from Gypsy. Have you received my playlist? Outbound from Gypsy. I didn't hold it against him. He probably would not have made a tender father anyway. If he was tender, we would still be together, so there's a reason for everything. Live and learn. My father had that surgery as well. He has 3 daughters with 3 different baby mamas. LOL. I'm the oldest and the shortest at barely 5 feet. Smile. Inbound to Gypsy. The questions are great. 1. Definitely love outdoors. 2. I'm not into video games, mostly because I'm not good at them. 3. Biggest passion is music. 4. No, not into pets at all. 5. Not into sports at all. 6. Definitely drink and smoke weed, but we can talk more about that if you want. 7. I went to jail once for an assault charge my ex-wife put on me, but it was thrown out due to it not actually happening. 8. Going to have to think about that one. I don't really trust anyone. I keep a lot to myself. No one even knows I talk to you. 9. My middle name is just Blank. That's a story in itself. 10. I have both a Cadillac STS car and a Silverado truck. I would love to hear your answers also. Y'all, I thought for a minute this was Ryan because of the Cadillac SDS. But no, it's another grandparent age person she was being weird with. Outbound from Gypsy. I do like the outdoors in terms of like picnic or a walk. There are many things I'd love to try, like swimming, going to the beach, hiking. Yes, I play video games. I had my first gaming system at 9 years old, and it was a Nintendo 64. My biggest passion is advocating for children who have suffered abuse. I do not have any pets right now, but I am an animal lover. Of course, she doesn't have pets right now. She's in prison. Anyway, she's so dumb, y'all. I like to watch pro football for like the Super Bowl, but other than that, I'm not into sports. I have never had alcohol. I tried smoking cigs for a year until it was banned in Missouri DOC. I have tried different drugs and no longer do them. I've tried K2, subs, and pills. I had issues with addiction, but I can also pick it up and put it down with little to no problem. Now I'm sober. If I ever do anything to calm me, I'll start smoking again. Yes, I'm in prison right now, obviously, but I never had any other issues before the law with the law before my case. A secret, I am bisexual. I have never put my mouth on a girl, but I have kissed more girls than boys. My middle name is Blank. K2 subs and pills, huh? Interesting. Also, it's hilarious that she thinks she's an addict, but she thinks she's an addict who can pick it up and put it down with no problem. That's not an addict, that's a user. God. Inbound to Gypsy, and we are still in August 2021, 4 weeks after her and Ryan became official. Dearest Gypsy, I do read books, but most of the time I don't retain what I read. I didn't start school until I was 8. Most start at age 5, but not as often as I would like. I do, however, have time to listen to audiobooks while I'm at work. I mostly read about music, all the great rock bands from the 60s to 80s. I love to hear their stories of fame and the struggles they had behind closed doors. I'm also into military history as well as documentaries on TV. That's all I really ever watch, besides The Walking Dead. Absolutely love history, discovery, etc. channels. Hope to hear back from you. Outbound from Gypsy. Listen to this song, Broken, by the lovely band. It's one of my faves. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, hey sweetheart, I hope all is well. Didn't hear from you at all yesterday. Just wanted to make sure everything is okay. Look forward to hearing you again. Outbound from Gypsy. So have you raised your daughters on your own as pretty much a single father, or has their mom been in the picture? Outbound from Gypsy. Dear Blank, do you read books at all? I read some. The last book I read was The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It is a prequel to the Hunger Games trilogy. I liked it very much. I like fantasy novels. I enjoy anything that takes me away from my prison life. I don't like crime shows, books, or movies. It's never been my interest. I live life every day in prison. Why would I want to watch more of that on TV? I am the nerd type who watches the History Channel, Travel Channel, and Discovery Channel. I like things that are educational, I think is what that says. It's a little bit cut off. Inbound to Gypsy. In regards to my daughters, that's a long story. Short answer is yes and no. My oldest daughter, Shelby, is not mine biologically. She was my first wife's daughter, and that when she was 15 months old, we got together. Then we were on and off for a good 5 years. I always had them every single weekend when she was unable to take care of them. Eventually, Shelby had enough and wanted to come live with me, and eventually Lala did also. I paid child support the whole entire time. Yes, even though they lived with me, it was just easier that way. That is all finally over with now. Outbound from Gypsy. How are you? I haven't received an email from you in a few days. Inbound to Gypsy. Yay, I'm glad to hear you're receiving emails now. I finally got to see AHS. I loved it. Has a Stephen King vibe going on. Can't wait till the next episode. So, anything new going on in your life? I have the next week off. Not sure what to do with my time other than sleep through. Hope all is well. And this one's inbound. This is September 5th. So, still very quick time. Still just a few weeks after her and Ryan became official. Inbound to Gypsy. Dearest Gypsy, I miss hearing from you. It's like you have grown to be a part of my life in such a short time. As weird as that may sound, I hope everything is going well for you. Outbound from Gypsy. And the date on this one is September 3rd, 2021. I'd love to call you. Outbound from Gypsy. And this one is on the date of September 3rd, also September 3rd, 2021. So officially with Ryan, talking to this random dude. I can't remember where he said he lived, wherever. Anyway, a guy who's about to have grandchildren someday. He has grown daughters. And she's also talking to Italy guy. No telling who else. Outbound from Gypsy. I know. Would you take the pill if you wanted greatness? I wouldn't. I just couldn't kill and survive on blood like that. Ew. Did you see the trailer for Malignant? Looks hella creepy. New? Well, my ex answered the phone after 7 months. He was cold and basically told me he would rather die old and alone than be with me again. He didn't actually say in those words. He more or less hinted that he has given up on love despite having been back on dating apps. So I spent the last few days feeling depressed, crying so hard I could barely breathe and feeling empty inside. It was 10 times worse hearing about how he doesn't feel a goddamn thing for me. And I've been pining away for 7 months. At least I got the, and then it cuts off there. So, yeah, she has been trying to call Jeff for 7 months while making things official with Ryan, having a little relationship with him, while also begging Italy guy to please come to America and see her and give up his girlfriend and give in to temptation and let her do whatever. And also emailing this dude. She was probably emailing Brian at the same time, but no telling. Inbound to Gypsy. I really wish I could talk to you without everything being censored. Just saying. Oh my God, friends. Outbound from Gypsy. This is on August 24th, 2021. You shine up pretty good. You look nice in a suit. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. So have your girls or your girlfriends seen any of the documentaries or just you? Outbound from Gypsy. I'm glad you like my playlist. My handwriting gets worse at the tail end when I write, and it's a huge pet peeve of mine to use scribbles. Yeah, I don't offer invites to visit unless I actually mean the offer. Smile. When you want to visit, let me know and I'll tell you more about it. Smile. Inbound to Gypsy, still in August. Dearest Gypsy, I just opened your letters. I would be honored to visit you. I will definitely fill out the form, but I can't guarantee I will be in that area anytime soon. Also, hopefully, you will be free soon anyway. You have a wonderful playlist. Thank you so much for writing all that out. It means a lot to me. You have beautiful handwriting. How are you able to get songs? I saw several Elton John songs on there. I don't look like a typical Elton Blank fan, but he is definitely at the top of my list. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And it looks like they kind of fell off from talking for a little bit, I assume because of Ryan. And then on March 23rd, 2022, we got an inbound from him and he says, Hope all is well. Dear Gypsy, I just wanted to write and see how things are going with you. I hope all is well and would love to hear from you. You're often in my thoughts. Oh, we see his name there, slightly cut off. Gypsy responds, and this is March 29th, 2022, and she says, Hey Blank, how are you? I'm doing well. Blank and I had a huge fallout, so she is no longer my best friend, nor did we talk anymore. I think that's about Rachel. And then inbound friendship. Dearest Gypsy, hey, very glad to hear from you, and I'm glad things are going well from you. For you. Very sorry to hear that you and Blank are not on speaking terms. Hopefully one day you will work out your differences. If you want to talk about it, I'll be glad to listen. As far as myself, I'm doing okay. Life and relationships seems to not agree with me. LOL, just going through the motions here lately. For the sake of conversation, anything new or exciting going on in your life? I think very I very much think of you often and always wish you well. I just don't ever want to overstep any boundaries. From the beginning, my intention was to be a friend and try with the best of my abilities to help you through. Very much look forward to hearing from you. And then inbound to Gypsy. July 28, 2022. Wishing you well. Dear Gypsy, I'm just writing to congratulate you on your marriage. I wish you all the luck in the world. I just want you to know that if you ever need a friend or just someone to talk to, please don't hesitate to contact me. Outbound from Gypsy. And this is outbound August 3rd, 2022. Thank you for the congratulations. Smile. The happiness is only beginning. Much more to look forward to soon. Smile. Sending hugs, Gypsy Rose. Inbound to Gypsy. Happy New Year, dearest Gypsy. Happy New Year, beautiful. I'm so excited for all the things you are going to get to experience in the near future. I hope all went well with the visit from hubby. Very much looking forward to hearing from you, sweetheart. This is still that dude, and that one was January 7th, 2023. They talk a long time. She's probably still talking to this guy. Wow. Okay, outbound from Gypsy. And this is 12/29/2022. I was in my head and venting in my previous email last night. Probably should have journaled how I was feeling instead of emailing, but Blank assured me his family likes me. His brother, however, is kind of nuts. LOL. Outbound from Gypsy. I'll send some soon. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Send me a new selfie when you get a chance. That was December 7th, 2022. Married to Ryan, asking this guy for a selfie. Inbound to Gypsy. Selfie at work. A selfie as requested. Keep in mind I'm at work. LOL. Feel free to send all the photos you want. Just saying. An outbound from Gypsy. Yep. In fact, my mother was an extra in the movie version. Smile. When I was like 6 years old, I could quote the part where Blank cuts her hair off. I was a very theatrical child. LOL. Well, I am doing some winter cleaning over here, out with the old crap and in with the new. That means every aspect of my life. I just ended my brief relationship with an ex flame because he started seeing someone new. And I guess I just feel awkward talking with him on a regular. So I cut ties. I'm rearranging my life to fit my better means. The next 12 months will shape who I want to be and what needs to be improved. What the heck? Okay, there's a lot there. Mother was an extra in the movie version. When I was 6 years old, I could quote the part where Blank cuts her hair off. I was a very theatrical child. We've all been wondering if Gypsy cutting her hair off is some sort of mental condition. Oh, maybe it was a psychological thing. Her mom was actually in a movie as an extra. Her mom was actually in a music video in the 80s. She did do some cool things, and I bet Gypsy was jealous. The way she looked as a kid, it was just obvious she wasn't gonna be cast for those kinds of things. I think that's why Dee Dee gave up on pageants and decided to make her into a fake invalid. Okay, I realize this is a bit sacrilegious probably, but I have never seen Interview with a Vampire, so I just looked this up. Yeah, so Claudia, the little girl, is a little girl vampire. Something about her hair being cut keeps her young. I think Gypsy has been obsessed with being Claudia the whole time. Holy crap, y'all. What do y'all think, friends? Am I right or am I reaching here? Wow. And then also, okay, moving on. The next thing in that email is she said, I just ended a brief friendship with an ex flame because he started seeing someone new. So, yeah, she is married to Ryan during this time. Okay, then we got an outbound from Gypsy, same time, December 2022. LOL. My selfies will have to be sent via snail mail, but I assure you that you will get some. Smile. Yes, Happy is visiting all this weekend. I have to get on to him about sending more of our wedding announcements out. He sent a few out, but we still have like 15 more that need to go out. He procrastinates. Tongue face. Outbound from Gypsy. No, my dad is going to be working offshore until January 11th. My dad and stepmom only visit about once a year anyway. However, Blank is visiting at the end of the month. Smile. No Christmas plans for me, really. I have just been watching some movies and taking each day as it comes. Most of the time, I don't even know what I do all damn day. I'm like, oh my God, it's the same day over and over. I'm living in Groundhog Day. LOL, I'm increasingly bitchy lately. Maybe it's because I know that my time in here is less and less, so my patience for ignorant people gets less and less. LOL. It's also that time of the month, so I'm a Grinch. Tongue face. The book is going slow. Issues with my ghostwriter arose, and now we are back to square one, and the initial proposal needs to be rewritten. Hopefully, she can produce something by the deadline of March. It's also very complex. My new documentary for the Lifetime Network is taking shape beautifully. The first 3 episodes are nearly done with editing, and the last 3 are being written out, and editing starts in 2 weeks. The new documentary should air late March. I'll let you know a definite date when I know one. I am just ready to go home. Prison was easy to accept at first. I had known nothing of a normal life, but after years of talking to people in the free world, I know there is so much more beyond these gates and stone walls, and I long to be a part. Okay, I'm going to read one more, friends, and then I'll stop and edit. But this one cracked me up because she come out to this guy as bisexual, her little secret. But listen to this email that she sent to him on November 30th, 2022. Outbound from Gypsy. I did watch AHS and it was different. I can't say I loved it because I felt it was a little overly gay, but I did have the biggest crush on Detective Reed. That one scene that he gets behind the masked guy was so aggressive, was hot. It would have been so much better if it was a chick, though. Me in my mind, but anyway, LOL. I wasn't thrilled at the ending. I have been watching AHS since season 6, and this one just didn't thrill me. Well, the biggest thing in my life recently was that I got married to my best friend, Blank. He and I had a ceremony in July. I can have him send you our wedding announcement photos. Smile. There has been some speculation online that we are getting a divorce, but it isn't true. We had a lot of ups and downs over the last 2 months, and we are working through our issues. Many online think they know everything if it's on social media, but really, all the gossip is funny bullshit. The only visitors I've had recently was my parents, sisters, and brother, and a blank, of course. My visits are few and far between due to long distance. However, starting December 31st, we're going to get access to video visits. So if you would like, keep an eye open for me to email you and maybe we can have one. Anyway, I just thought that was funny because Gypsy so often makes a big deal about her coming out as bisexual, but she very, very often complains about movies or shows being too gay. Okay, we will go out with a little palette cleanser, friends. I did a little more lyric rearranging for another fun parody for y'all. I hope you enjoy it. Feline hasn't been here in a couple of weeks. I'm hoping that she's okay and that she's just gotten big enough to run with the herd and doesn't have to be, parked in a safe place. Hopefully, she'll have a fun and, bring it to me next spring. As soon as I see her around again, friends, I will definitely video. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my fun parody and have a good day, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments.
I get email, it's like an angel writing. I have no choice, I read your words. Feels like flying out of the cell. Oh God, is he a catfish out of the sea? I read your words. Heaven help me. When you write my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm here in my cell. I want to take you there in the midnight hour. I can write a prayer. I'm here in my cell. I want to take you there.